talk college football.
It's a topic that is on everybody's mind since the trailer has been dropped. If it's a popularity contest, I have done the research and I know exactly who America wants on the cover of this game with over 20 hours of blog searching, poll reviewing, and expert analysis. EA, there's no need to wait for July. Here's America's top candidates for college football 2025.
I want to win every game we play. I've never gone out to play a game, we've never gone out to play a game where we didn't want to win. And it wasn't important to win. And we didn't focus on winning and put all our energy into winning.
Before we get into this list, guys, please hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any content. Let's go. Our first contender, hailing from the mountains of Colorado, is none other than the electrifying speedster Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback prodigy with a cannon for an arm and flair for the dramatic, probably the most iconic player in college football right now. But is he the best quarterback on this list? No, and not by a long shot. And I can count at least 10 starting quarterbacks who are probably better than Sanders today. But is his impact on the culture and football unmatched? Absolutely. Call it flash, hype, or cap, it don't matter. When he steps on the field, the Sanders family gets the attention from the media. Keep in mind, the cover athlete isn't picked based on skill alone, so Sanders definitely has a high chance of winning the honor this year. But after careful research, 13% of Americans wants Sanders as the cover athlete. Next up, we have the dynamic quarterback sensation from USC, Caleb Williams. Known for his pinpoint accuracy and unmatched leadership skills, Williams is a game changer who never fails to deliver when the pressure is on. Throughout this season, there have been speculation on if he will opt into the draft and what team will pick him. But just as important as where you'll land in April, wondering whether or not you're going to grace the cover of the latest and greatest college football video game. He finished the 2023 season with over 3,600 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, and just 5 interceptions, and without a doubt the best quarterback on my list. He gained around 13%, tied for Sanders, and for sure a top candidate for the cover. And finally, let's not forget the legendary head coach of Alabama, the one, the only, Nick Saban. With a record-breaking number of national championships under his belt, Nick Saban is a living legend whose coaching prowess knows no bounds. A master strategist and a mentor to countless champions, Saban's legacy on the gridiron is edged in college football's greatest moments. This would make the most sense in my opinion. There has never been a college coach on the cover of a college football video game, but EA did put the legendary John Madden on the cover of Madden 23 after his death. I think EA will make the right choice in putting Saban on the cover to avoid the common phrase, love me while I'm here, not while I'm gone. He's the most iconic coach in college football, and what better way to honor the greatest and allow him to ride off in the sunset after retirement than putting him on the cover of the game that has been laid dormant for the last 10 years. But here's the kicker. If he's on the cover, you'd expect to see him in the game, and there's been numerous reports of coaches who've opted out to not appear in the game. However, Saban is retired, so he would technically be excluded from that pool. But I stated before, and I'd say it again, this will make the most sense. Over 58% of voters have Saban as their favorite candidate to grace the cover. Now, EA could go in the route of putting multiple players on the cover. It's been done before for college football with Robert Griffin and Barry Sanders on the cover of NCAA Football 13, so this is still an option. But to be frank, it's probably the least likely to happen. Although, I think it would be kind of cool to see different players on different versions of the game. With such an array of different options and outcomes for the cover athlete, it's still just a speculation at this point. But that's not gonna stop the average fan from trying to put their 2 cents in for the consideration. The other category in terms of research that I found was from other players not named on this list, and this accounted for about 16% of the votes. Either way, even after EA releases the gameplay trailer in May, we will still have to wait for the cover athlete to be announced. My guess is they will make this announcement in early to mid-July, just before the game is released. But if you guys want more news and more info as it drops, I highly recommend hitting the like and subscribe button and turning your notifications on so you don't miss any news surrounding college football 25. Until then, keep it locked right here. I'll catch you on the next one.